Go ahead and enjoy your avocado. But if you're over 60, you need to pay close attention. Even one of these 6 common mistakes could quietly harm your heart, your liver, or even your brain. Avocados are celebrated as one of the healthiest superfoods on earth. Doctors recommend them, influencers promote them, and they've found their way into everything from morning smoothies to trendy avocado toast. But a groundbreaking clinical study in 2023 revealed a hidden danger. Mishandling avocados can increase harmful oxidized fats by more than 187% in just a few hours, the same dangerous fats that harden your arteries at lightning speed. Even more alarming, research shows that 99% of seniors are unknowingly making at least one of these mistakes, and just one of them can raise your stroke risk by 47% in a single week. So today, we'll go step by step through the 6 avocado mistakes that could be putting your health at risk after 60. Each one is backed by science. And I'll also give you simple fixes so you can keep enjoying this heart-healthy food without worry. And make sure you watch until the very end, because mistake number 1 is the one that surprises almost everyone, yet it carries the greatest danger. Let's begin with mistake number 6, storing cut avocados with the pit left inside. It seems harmless, even smart, to leave the pit in a cut avocado. After all, it's one of those kitchen tricks that's been passed down like an old family secret, and today it's repeated everywhere from social media hacks to cooking shows. But science has now proven this common belief completely wrong. Back in 2019, researchers at the University of California decided to put this "pit preserves freshness" myth to the test. They carefully sliced open 100 perfectly ripe avocados, storing one half with the pit still inside and the other without. After 24 hours in the fridge, they used precise digital imaging to measure browning. The results? Eye-opening. The pit only slowed browning by about 2%, and only in the tiny circle directly beneath it. Everywhere else, the avocado flesh browned just as quickly as the halves without a pit. In other words, the pit does almost nothing to keep the fruit fresh. Dr. Sarah Martinez, the lead researcher, explained why. As soon as avocado flesh is exposed to air, an enzyme called polyphenol oxidase reacts with oxygen, creating those brown spots we all dislike. The pit does nothing to stop this process, except for the tiny area it physically covers. And here's the real danger. Because people believe the pit preserves freshness, they often keep cut avocados far longer than they safely should. According to a 2021 FDA study, cut avocados stored improperly for more than 48 hours can grow harmful bacteria, including Listeria monocytogenes, the same bacteria that can cause a serious infection called listeriosis. While especially dangerous for pregnant women, it can also put healthy older adults at real risk. Fortunately, there's a safe and simple fix. Instead of trusting the pit, lightly brush the exposed surface with a bit of fresh lemon or lime juice. Before refrigerating, the natural acidity helps slow browning and keeps your avocado fresher, without the hidden risk. Mistake number 5, eating avocados while taking blood thinners. This next mistake often flies completely under the radar, yet for seniors taking medications, it can have serious consequences. Most people don't realize that something is healthy looking, as an avocado can quietly interfere with life-saving drugs, especially blood thinners. If you're among the millions of older adults prescribed medications like warfarin, what you're about to hear could truly protect your health. The issue is that avocados are naturally high in vitamin K, a nutrient that helps your blood clot. A single medium avocado contains about 21 micrograms of vitamin K, which is roughly 1/4 of your daily recommended intake. That may sound harmless on its own, but when you're taking blood thinners designed to reduce clotting, suddenly increasing your vitamin K intake can work directly against your medication. The result? Your blood may clot when it shouldn't, putting you at serious risk for a stroke. One case published in the American Journal of Emergency Medicine in 2018 highlights just how dangerous this can be. A 68-year-old man, stable on warfarin for 3 years after heart valve surgery, began eating avocados daily. Within 2 weeks, his INR, the critical measure doctors use to monitor blood thinning, dropped from a safe 2.5 to a dangerously low 1.2. Soon after, he suffered a minor stroke. Dr. Robert Chun, a respected cardiologist at Mount Sinai Hospital, explains it clearly. Consistency in diet is the absolute cornerstone when managing blood thinners. Your warfarin dose is carefully calibrated to your usual vitamin K intake. Any sudden changes, adding or removing high vitamin K foods, disrupt that delicate balance. And it's not just the fresh fruit. Avocado oil, guacamole, and even smoothies that sneak in avocado can cause the same dangerous interaction. Now here's the good news. You don't have to give up avocados completely. The real key is consistency. If you enjoy avocados, introduce them gradually and keep your intake steady, never large amounts all at once. Most importantly, always let your doctor know so they can adjust your dosage if needed. It's also wise to get your INR levels checked more often whenever your diet changes. Some of the newer blood thinners, like apixaban or rivaroxaban, don't interact with vitamin K in the same way, so talk to your doctor to see if switching might be a safer option. A practical step you can take today is to keep a food diary. Write down how much avocado and other vitamin K-rich foods you eat, like leafy greens, broccoli, or even green tea. This helps both you and your doctor understand your diet and maintain safe, stable medication levels. Many patients have found that eating a small, consistent amount of avocado daily, rather than large, random servings, allows them to enjoy the fruit's health benefits without throwing off their INR. It's that steady, measured approach that makes the difference. So if avocados are a regular part of your meals, make sure they're also part of your medication plan. Your heart, your brain, and your overall well-being depend on it. Mistake number 4. Using unripe avocados in your smoothie. It seems harmless enough, tossing a firm, unripe avocado into your morning smoothie, especially if you're trying to stay healthy. But here's the hidden danger. An unripe avocado can actually cause more trouble for your digestive system than you realize. That's because unripe avocados contain much higher levels of persin, a natural toxin the plant produces to defend itself from pests and fungi. As the fruit ripens, persin levels drop. But if you eat an avocado too early, especially in large amounts like a full smoothie, you may be exposing yourself to unnecessary digestive distress. In fact, a 2020 study published in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry found that unripe avocados contained 3.7 times more persin than ripe ones. And persin isn't the only problem. Dr. William Thompson, a gastroenterologist at UCLA Medical Center, has seen countless patients with what he calls avocado gut. They reported severe bloating, painful cramps, and ongoing diarrhea. And in nearly every case, the cause was the same: eating unripe avocados. Why does this happen? Beyond persin, unripe avocados are packed with resistant starches and tannins, which are tough for the body to digest. A 2022 Stanford study showed that these resistant starches can even disrupt your gut microbiome, lowering beneficial gut bacteria by as much as 23% in just 4 weeks. That's not just a temporary stomach ache. It's a long-term hit to your digestive health. And let's be honest, unripe avocados don't even taste good. They don't blend smoothly, leaving gritty chunks in your smoothie, and their bitter, grassy flavor overpowers all the other ingredients. Meanwhile, you miss out on the creamy texture and heart-healthy fats that ripe avocados are famous for. So how do you know if an avocado is ready? It's simple. Gently press it in the palm of your hand. It should give slightly under pressure, not be rock hard or mushy. Check the small stem nub. If it pops off easily and shows bright green underneath, it's ripe. If it's brown, it's overripe. If it won't come off, it still needs more time. Want to speed up ripening? Place your avocado in a brown paper bag with a banana or apple. These fruits release ethylene gas, which naturally accelerates ripening. Instead of waiting 4 or 5 days, you'll often have a perfectly ripe avocado in just 2 to 3. But here's one last warning. Never try to force ripening by microwaving or baking an avocado. While it might soften the flesh, it doesn't actually reduce persin, meaning you still risk the same digestive upset, just in a mushier form. The bottom line? Only use ripe avocados in your smoothies or recipes. Your stomach and your taste buds will thank you. Mistake number 3. Eating avocados if you have a latex allergy. This one may sound strange, even unbelievable, but if you have a latex allergy, eating avocados could actually send you to the emergency room. Thousands of people, especially older adults, have experienced severe allergic reactions without ever realizing the avocado in their salad or guacamole was the hidden culprit. Doctors call this latex fruit syndrome. It happens because certain proteins in avocados look almost identical to the proteins found in natural rubber latex. To your immune system, they appear the same, and this mistaken identity can trigger reactions ranging from mild mouth itching to dangerous, life-threatening anaphylaxis. A landmark study published in the Annals of Allergy, Asthma, and Immunology revealed that 53% of people with latex allergies also react to avocados. That's not coincidence. It's a major medical warning sign. Dr. Jennifer Patel, an immunologist at Johns Hopkins, has seen this many times in her practice. One of her patients, a 34-year-old nurse, thought she only had a mild latex sensitivity. One evening, after eating guacamole at a restaurant, her throat suddenly began to close, her blood pressure dropped, and she struggled to breathe. Only an emergency epinephrine injection saved her life. The danger here is that the proteins in avocados, called chitinases, are heat-stable. That means even cooking doesn't destroy them. So whether it's avocado oil, baked goods, or warm sauces, they can all still trigger a reaction. And there's another hidden risk: cross-contamination. If food handlers wear latex gloves while preparing your meal, tiny protein particles can transfer to the avocado dish, causing a reaction even if you didn't eat avocado directly. You might wonder, but I've eaten avocado before without a problem. Unfortunately, allergies can develop over time. Just one exposure may be enough to sensitize your immune system, and the next exposure could be far more severe. Avocados also aren't the only food involved. Bananas, kiwis, papayas, and even chestnuts have similar proteins and are part of this same latex fruit syndrome group. A 2019 European study of 500 latex allergic patients found that 89% reacted to at least 2 of these foods. If you even suspect a latex allergy, it's critical to get tested with a simple skin prick or blood test. For those diagnosed, the safest step is complete avoidance of all trigger foods. There's no special way to cook or prepare avocado that makes it safe. Even trace amounts can cause a dangerous reaction. If you know you have a latex allergy, always carry an epinephrine auto-injector. And make sure restaurants know about your condition before preparing your meal. Avocado can show up in unexpected places, from salad dressings to breads, not just the obvious guacamole. Your health and safety may depend on asking one simple question: does this dish contain avocado? Mistake number 2, eating the avocado seed. It's the latest internet trend. Health influencers claiming avocado seeds are a hidden superfood packed with powerful antioxidants. Videos show people grinding them into smoothies, baking them into flour, or even chewing them raw. But here's the harsh truth: eating avocado seeds can be downright dangerous, and for older adults, potentially life-threatening. Yes, research does show that avocado seeds contain certain phenolic compounds, antioxidants that fight inflammation. But here's what the viral videos don't tell you. Those same seeds also contain persin, a toxic substance found at levels up to 100 times higher than in the avocado's flesh. And to make matters worse, your body can't even absorb those antioxidants effectively because the dense fiber structure of the seed locks them away. Dr. Michael Roberts, a gastroenterologist at Cedars-Sinai, has seen firsthand the dangers of this trend. In just the past 2 years, he's performed multiple emergency surgeries on patients who consumed ground avocado seeds regularly. Why? Because these rock-hard seeds don't break down in stomach acid. Instead, they can splinter into sharp fragments that tear holes in the intestines, leading to life-threatening infections like sepsis. One of his patients, a healthy 26-year-old woman, began adding avocado seed powder to her daily smoothies. Within 3 weeks, she developed severe abdominal pain. Scans revealed several tiny perforations in her intestines, and surgery was the only option that saved her. And she's not alone. The California Poison Control Center reports a 400% increase in avocado seed-related emergency calls between 2019 and 2023. Cases range from constipation and blockages to allergic reactions to even cyanide-like poisoning. Yes, you heard that right. Avocado seeds, like apple seeds, contain compounds that can convert into cyanide inside the body, but at much more dangerous levels. A 2021 FDA toxicology report confirmed that just one ground avocado seed delivered percent levels high enough to cause heart damage in lab animals. In people, there are documented cases of irregular heartbeat and chest pain after frequent seed consumption. And here's another red flag. Even if you wanted to safely grind these seeds, you couldn't. They're so dense that only industrial-grade grinders, the kind used in factories, not kitchens, can break them down properly. Home blenders leave behind small, sharp chunks, which are more than enough to injure your digestive tract. So what should you do instead? Don't eat the seed. If you want to reduce waste, compost it. It breaks down beautifully in soil and enriches plants. Some people carve the seeds into crafts or use them as natural dye. But the one place they should never go is into your body. The bottom line: no credible doctor or nutritionist recommends eating avocado seeds. The influencers promoting this hack are chasing clicks, not protecting your health. Please stay informed, stay safe, and keep the seed out of your blender and off your plate. Mistake number 1: cooking avocados at high heat. Here's the number 1 mistake, and it's one that can undo nearly all of avocado's amazing health benefits. Many people don't realize that grilling, frying, or even stirring avocado into a hot dish can actually turn this superfood into something harmful. Why? Because the very fats that make avocados so heart-healthy are also extremely sensitive to heat. Avocados are rich in monounsaturated fats, especially oleic acid, which supports heart health and reduces inflammation. But these fats have a relatively low smoke point, around 270 degrees Fahrenheit, 133 degrees Celsius for the fresh fruit. Once you heat past that point, a process called lipid peroxidation begins, where the fats break down into toxic compounds. A 2020 study published in the Journal of Food Science showed that heating avocado oil to just 356 degrees Fahrenheit, 180 degrees Celsius for 10 minutes produced harmful aldehydes and other compounds at levels above the World Health Organization's safety limits. Dr. Patricia Williams, a food toxicology expert at Cornell University, explained that 2 of these breakdown products, acrolein and hydroxynonenal, can directly damage DNA at the cellular level. Her team even found that grilled avocados contained up to 15 times more hydroxynonenal than fresh, uncooked ones. But that's not the only problem. High heat also destroys avocados' delicate vitamins. A study in food chemistry found that just 5 minutes of pan frying caused avocados to lose nearly 90% of vitamin C, 76% of folate, and 65% of vitamin B6. In other words, you lose much of the nutrition you were eating avocado for in the first place. And when avocados are browned by heat, they can even form acrylamide, the same carcinogenic compound found in burnt toast and overfried foods. The European Food Safety Authority found that grilled avocados contained acrylamide levels as high as 185 micrograms per kilogram, well above recommended safe limits. And let's be honest, hot avocado doesn't taste good. Its creamy, buttery texture turns stringy and bitter, and the flavor shifts to something metallic and unpleasant. That's why most professional chefs avoid cooking avocados altogether. So what's the solution? Keep avocados cool. Always add them after cooking is finished. For example, toss fresh avocado into cooled pasta, top your salad, or stir it into dishes only once they've dropped below about 140 degrees Fahrenheit, 60 degrees Celsius. For sauces or dressings, prepare the avocado mixture separately and drizzle it on top once the food has cooled slightly. If you love smoky flavors, grill your vegetables first, like corn, onions, or peppers. Then let them cool a bit before mixing them with fresh avocado. That way, you get the flavor without destroying the nutrients. The bottom line? Avocados are best eaten raw or gently warmed, never cooked at high heat. By treating them the right way, you keep their powerful nutrients intact and protect their natural benefits for your heart, brain, and overall health. Now you can see the truth. Avocados really can be a powerful superfood, but only if you handle them the right way. Missteps that seem small, like leaving the pit in or eating them too soon, can create risks most people never think about. But with the right knowledge, you can keep enjoying avocados safely and get every bit of their heart, brain, and joint benefits. So let me ask you, did any of these mistakes surprise you? Have you ever felt discomfort after eating avocado without knowing why? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your story could help someone else in this community. And if you found this video helpful, make sure you subscribe to Trusted Senior Health. We're here every week with clear, science-backed tips to help you stay strong, independent, and full of energy after 60. Before you go, don't stop here. Tap one of the videos now appearing on your screen. You'll find more simple food and lifestyle tips that can protect your heart, strengthen your legs, and keep you feeling young. We're Trusted Senior Health, helping you live longer, healthier, and stronger.